figure it out. It's really pissed me off. Yeah, it's showing that I'm live. Okay. Hello, how are you? Joshua, I think I remember your name, but it's not showing you as a viewer. I wonder what that's about. I'm just doing me some homework. Have you been on here before? I'm learning how to manage anxiety and stress. It's showing now. It just showed a little late. I don't know. YouTube has been hating on me for a while. They normally don't let people on my live, so this is shocking. And then I'll go through other lives. Like, it used to just let everybody, random people and everything. I don't know if it's something that I did or what. I don't know. Yeah, I remember. So you were on my live stream when they were actually pushing people in. Like the beginning of this year, the end of last year. And then they started letting people in. I think they did that by accident. And now they just shut me right back off again. So I kind of been going live on TikTok a little bit. Don't forget, subscribe to my business page too, Jazzy Lifestyle. I don't know if you remember, but I am an herbalist, so. I remember your name, for sure. I'm going to see if it's something that I did. How's your day going? Enabled, enabled, enabled. Exactly. And I don't know if it's my husband coming on here talking or I don't know if it was him coming on here with controversial topics or what. I've been thinking about doing taekwondo with the whole family. I think that'll be like a good workout and some good discipline for the kids. I have I've been dispatching, well, trying to dispatch, but I keep running into owner operators that are not ready. They don't have their I used to do karate um 2 times, but I only got to yellow belt. I never stuck around. I'm looking, trying to see if it's anything that I did on my settings. So I don't know. Never got past yellow belt. I did my little first excuse me. I had people calling for loads. I had brokers calling for loads, and no truckers that are like, the one guy told me he want to stay in the Midwest area. Well, guy, I'm not going to be booking loads for $300, $500. Right? That's a waste of my time. Right? So if you know anybody, any owner operators that drive trucks, semis, box trucks, whatever, send them my way. I charge 10% for dispatching fees. Per load, 10% per load. They had me spar against somebody to get my yellow belt. Both times. Hmm? I said don't hold. See what I'm talking about? I don't know. They keep cutting my lives off, so I don't know if it's like my signal isn't good in here or what. But they keep cutting off my live videos. So everybody write them, let them know. Martial art I want to learn is in training to. No, I don't know what it is. It was just something like when I was a kid. I didn't get bullied, but when I was a kid, I was just real timid. And so I guess my mom wanted to make a savage out of me or something. She did that very well. Because the first time I sparred against somebody was a little boy, and he kicked me in my stomach. And yeah, I've been kicked ever since. I've never been kicked in my stomach. That was so hard. I mean, that was crazy. I don't know. Well, it's letting 3 people in. Thumbs up this live to the third person. Thumbs up the live. Did you win? Make sure you thumbs up the live. Give me an algorithm. I don't know if it's because I'm not consistent enough or what. Because I darn sure wasn't really consistent back then. So, I don't know. It's giving hate. Maybe I got too much going on. They were teaching me, and they were like, "How can you teach someone sport?" Might need to go somewhere else. I can't make this up. They literally keep cutting off my lives. I'm not even talking about none. So y'all, I don't know. I might be heading off of YouTube because yeah, this is just too much. Too much. And one thing I don't do is waste my time. I don't see anything on here that should be stopping. I already know how to fight, like, but not their style. Bare knuckles is the one I know. Yeah. You just got blocked. Block. Kick. Thumbs up the live to the third person. Thumbs up the live. Even if you aren't going to say nothing. Thumbs up the live so you can get me in the algorithm. See you next slide, then. Yeah, okay, so it might not just be I think it's the internet. I think it just might be the internet. I think the internet is going down. And if you know anything about the electromagnetic grid, it makes a lot of sense. I don't know. The internet probably won't be here for too much longer. Thumbs up the live to the third person. Thumbs up the live. It don't cost you nothing. Don't be a hater. Just thumbs up the live. Or did your mama raise a hater? Because some people are just haters. Like, that's one thing. If I'm on people's lives, or if I just stumble across a video or something, just thumbs up. Like, why not? And subscribe if you haven't already. I guess you're a hater then. Because why wouldn't you want to get your girl in the algorithm, but yet you want to watch? That's weird. Thank you. Good luck. We actually have a teacher that we know personally, and he just moved back from Cleveland. So, or maybe that person that's just watching and not liking is reporting my videos or something. Like, what's going on? But thank you. I don't know, but it keeps pulling. It keeps, and my signal is good, so I don't understand why it keeps kicking me off. I got a few haters in my real life, so I wouldn't be shocked. I would not, could not be shocked. Shout out to my new subscribers, Boobay, Ryad, Jasmine, and Melissa Price, Rebecca Laderhos. Those are all my new subscribers from Okami no Coco, KK Sag, I'm assuming. Shout out to all of y'all. You know, thanks to the hater, because don't watch me if you're not gonna like the video. Just get on, just get on up through. We need like-minded individuals on this page and this page only. Oh, okay.
Laura, you mentioned to me today that you've been having some trouble getting started. And I want to share with you a skill that I call charge up. The idea here is that often when we are stuck and tired, what we want to do is rest, right? Is that what happens to you usually?
Yeah.
Can you give me an example recently that happened?
So my kids were sick recently, and
thank you for the comments, Josh.
Boston, so it's also
thanks for the thumbs
up.
I
didn't leave the house for 3 days.
Thanks
in a row.
for supporting your girl,
and
I appreciate it.
Like the first day, I was like, oh my god, I need to like get out. I need fresh. Like I really benefit from fresh air and exercise. But by the end of the third day, I didn't want to do anything.
Exactly right. So it's sort of the first day you still had some energy, but it sounds like you kept just staying in the house, and now you sort of hit a wall a little bit, and you don't want to do anything. Yeah. Even though what would help is getting out of the house, but your body's saying, I don't want to do it.
Right.
So charge up is based on something called behavior activation. The way I think
who deals with anxiety?
Simplistically, their physical bodies are like the batteries of our car.
Who's battling anxiety?
Our cars, the battery runs out. And for us as humans, we have to actually spend energy to get energy, which is the opposite of what we usually believe when we're hitting this wall. And we're like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna sit on the couch, watch some TV, be with my kids, and not do anything. And so this skill really is designed to jumpstart our batteries and think ways to do it that allow you to actually get going. So what I'd love to do is anchor on this idea of being stuck and think about an activity that would help you jumpstart your batteries. Okay. So for you, after those 3 days in the house, what would be something that you feel like, yes, would jumpstart my batteries?
The two things that usually help for me are fresh air, like getting outside in some way. Into nature is best, but even like walking around, you know, the neighborhood is fine.
Hello to the third viewer. Thumbs up the live. I'm just going to be on here for probably like an hour.
Music,
and just start coming on here like an hour a day.
There's one few,
and hopefully that'll give me an algorithm.
Because going outside versus music.
Well, it depends on the situation.
And I might
If
just come
my
on early,
husband is home
early in the
and
AM.
he can stay with the sick kids, and I can get out and go for a walk. That's great.
Or maybe when
if
I eat dinner.
he is working and I'm the one home.
But
with
they don't
them,
have nobody
that's
on
not
here
a
when I'm eating dinner because I have to
possibility.
eat dinner before 7.
It could have
So
like
nobody's
a
really on
dance
here.
party.
And now I'm really trying to move it to before 6. I've been cooking dinner way earlier
right. Like,
lately.
so after that third
Dinner's
day,
been done about 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon now.
But it sounds like you didn't do it. What do you think got in the way there?
So really, the less I
Then
do,
I made,
the less I want to do. And if
I don't know if y'all seen the video, but let me pause this. If y'all seen the video, but I uploaded a short where I made this rice. So I don't know if y'all know like the little green not little, but the little green Norris pack of rice. When I was like, say when you didn't have nothing in your cabinets, or you were just hungry, or just wanted to make something quick, or really I used to use it when I was in college, because they used to get like these little microwavable ones. I used to microwave them. Now I did have a George Foreman grill, so I did used to like grill pork chops and all type of stuff. But if I just wanted something quick and easy, I would get one of those Norris packets of rice, whip it up, add some butter in it and whatever, and then I would drizzle ranch and hot sauce on it and eat it with some bread. That was one of my struggle meals. So yesterday for the kids, I kind of brought them back to my life. I made it homemade. I used brown rice. I put peas, carrots, onions, and mushrooms in it, and I just made it taste like chicken rice. And then I made some broccoli on the side. I made some homemade hemp seed ranch, and of course I used hot sauce, which I'm trying to get off of this hot sauce because it got me in a chokehold real bad. But it was so good, y'all. Nostalgic. It was so good. And then the day before, I made black bean tacos with black bean nachos. I did a live on that. Y'all can see that. I ate the nachos on live. And yeah. So today, I'm not cooking anything. Today is going to be every man for themselves. They could either eat the 2 meals that I made, or they can make something up for themselves. But today, I'm not cooking. I made pancakes yesterday, blueberry pancakes. I've been cooking every single day. I have not been going to any restaurants. I have not been ordering out. No vegan restaurants. I've been cooking. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Well, my break fast is after 12 o'clock anyway, so that's technically lunch. So lunch and dinner. And before 12 o'clock, we eat fruit. And I've been cooking every single day. Every single day.
There's not that push. So like the next day, Marcelo stayed home with the kids and I went to work, so like I left the house and walked to work because I had to come in and I wasn't going to take another sick day. And then I had a better day. But that night, or any time during the third day when like maybe I could have like done something to help improve my mood, there wasn't any sort of like push for me to do it, and since I was like already on that downward slope, I just sort of like, I don't know, gave into it and like went with the slide.
You went to conserve energy, right? That's what our bodies does. It believes that we're going to run out somehow instead of like, okay, let me shut down instead of jump starting that battery. So, if in the little bit I know you, dancing really helps. What if we decided that our activity would be dancing?
I wish I could play music on here.
Like you could
But of
measure
course,
a song from the beginning and end.
YouTube is strictlers.
And is dancing to a song something
On TikTok, you can vibe out with music.
every day? Yeah, sounds super easy. What would that song be?
I don't know. It depends on the day. Right now, my kids are really into Lady Gaga, so maybe one of those.
Okay.
But I guess in this example, they're sick, so they're probably not going to be,
well,
jumping around with me.
They're probably not jumping, but they probably get a little excited.
Yeah.
So Lady Gaga.
Um, okay. Going for a walk outside. For a walk. Which I like going outside for a walk too. That helps jumpstart my energy. Going for a walk outside and listening and dancing to music. Energy and follow Laura's close to shoot find activity where you charge up energy and suggest for you to be sure that I'm trying to get my work done, and then I'll start working with the kids at probably like 10 o'clock. I don't like to wake my kids up early, and it looked like I went to sleep early last night, so it looked like they might have stayed up a little longer. I'm getting to the age now where I can't even, I can't stay up past 10 o'clock. But clearly I wake up early too. My husband he kisses me on before he goes to work, and that's what actually wakes me up. So exciting. Honestly, today I think we're just going to do some reading, because I want to read my book too. I think we're going to do some reading, and then I've been having some of my kids on this little timetable chart, so they can do that together. And then my two little ones, I got them identifying letters, so I'm going to do that with them. Not just knowing your ABCs, because anybody could just sing off your ABCs, but to actually identify the letters, now that's a whole different program, parents, for the homeschool parents. If you know my pain, you know my pain. It's not really a pain, because I would much rather, I gotta get used to just quit saying things and just let anything come out of my mouth, because our words are spells powerful, you know what I'm saying? So if you know the struggles of homeschooling, that's a better way, because it is struggles, and it does take a lot, because if it was easy to homeschool your kids, more parents would be doing it, and it ain't easy. It's fun though, just not easy. It's fun. It's so rewarding as a parent to just know that, like, when you see your kids reading just fluently and just doing things, just being little mathematicians and stuff like that, it makes you feel good on the inside, because it came from you. My third grade son, he couldn't, when he was like reading some words, but he wasn't reading when I took him out of school. I took him out of school in first grade in the middle of the year. And let me tell you, that boy can sound out anything. And I'll be like, that's all me, baby. That's all me. My older daughter, she learned how to read in kindergarten. She went to a really good school. They weren't playing that. And then my second daughter went to kindergarten during COVID. And back then, I really didn't know the importance of working with your kids at home. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna hold you up. I didn't know how important it was to really work with your kids at home. So she struggled a little bit in reading, and now she's doing her thing too. So even though now she's in the 5th grade, But it was rough. It was rough. 2 of my kids had speech impediments. So they went to speech therapy. So I've been doing my own little therapy with them, and it's been turning out great. Also, I changed their eating habits, and also, you know, so that, I mean, they aren't getting vaccinations or anything like that. So, you know, that helps a lot too. But I got one kid here, as y'all can see. And I'm about to finish my schoolwork. And I'm going to let y'all go. I was going to be on here an hour, but they ain't let nobody on. So I might come on a little later. So